Is piracy gonna become more mainstream than ever? I'd pay for the services if they just kept their catalog up and didn't arbitrarily remove stuff all the time. For many years, it was big until Netflix and others became big. Now that the streaming services got too greedy, people just go back to pirating. Piracy is more often than not a distribution issue, rather than a cost issue. As movies or series become more distributed over more platforms, it becomes tedious and also unnecessarily expensive and annoying to watch the content people want to. Given the option, people want to act ethically, but ethicality is abandoned in the face of inconvenience. Let's hope so. Piracy is what forced those services to step up their game and provide an experience we wanted to use. Now that's been eroded to a breaking point. They need pressure. I mean, Amazon Prime has this stupid IMBD UI covering the screen, and in some instances the UI actively stops me from enjoying the shows I want to watch on Prime. So what do? I switch to a more functional, better to look free service that has the exact same episode one want to watch without the hassle of the stupid Prime player or its horrible UI. So yes, inconvenience me and I will switch to a pirate site at a moment's notice. There are also commercial pirate streaming services. I wouldn't go as far to say more mainstream than ever. There's always going to be a core amount of people that will still pay for the convenience, supporting shows, financially able and don't mind, not wanting ads, not breaking the law, lacking the know-how to sail the seas, watching in real time and etc. I would expect more people will eventually find a substitute if prices continue to rise, but it is not a huge amount of people all at once. Everyone has their own breaking point, if you will. Try Streamio on your TV with torrents enabled and tell me it's not incredible how it works. I've already gone back to pirating films and TV. I always used to do it when I was younger, but when Netflix came out it was affordable and easy. It's too spread out now and I'd need 4 or 5 subscriptions to watch everything, so instead I pay around £4 a month to stream anything I want. I still pay for Spotify, but if music goes the same route and I need 4 or 5 subscriptions to listen to what I want, then I'll start pirating music instead. Yes, and not feel even a little guilty about it. You should consider that there's a whole generation of people these days who have no idea how to download a movie or anything else. With the rise of streaming years ago, many people have no idea how to download a torrent file and will keep paying even with price increases. These companies are not simply stupid either. They know that even if a percentage of customers will drop the subscription after the raise, the vast majority that remains are making up the revenue difference, being worth it. First of all, I agree with the whole distribution issue and all that. But with the way the internet is going in the last few years, I can't shake the feeling that piracy and other workarounds are merely companies letting us think we're smart. In the last few years we've got 1. Multiple torrenting sites being taken down. 2. A huge demand for VPN services. 3. Strong crackdown on account, family sharing. 4. Google becoming an increasingly worse search engine, which also affects looking for piracy. 5. Pretty big noticeable ramp-up in streaming prices. 6. Content spread between multiple services, sometimes owned by the same company. I don't think piracy will ever truly be gone, but it's much harder now than it was a decade ago. I've been sailing the seas for decades. Sometimes I'll sail the seas for content on streaming services I pay for. Tears of joy. The rules and contracts are ruining this business. Time to recreate popcorn time. Of course, streamers are going to push some people away with these kinds of changes, but it's always going to be a small niche. The kind of people that can barely figure out how to attach a PDF aren't going to bother to figure out pirating unless it's brain-dead easy like the streamers. It's gonna be bigger than ever. Fuck all these stream services. Wait a minute, piracy isn't already mainstream? Question mark. Question mark. We've gone full circle. Honestly, it's not even pirating anymore. Especially for movies, TV shows, books and music. I haven't actually downloaded or torrented content for a long time. There are sites that use that technology to offer free streaming. I sure hope so.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Eracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.